All right, welcome to day 3 of the alternative sketchbook surrealism book, Alternative Histories. Now, for this surrealism piece, you need to plan out where you're going to be putting those pieces today. So you should have gotten most of your stories done. Again, you needed 6 stories to tell across the overall book. If you don't have all 6 today, I totally understand that. I also work over time frame. Make sure that you guys are continuing to work on those overall pieces, getting all 6 stories knocked out for the overall piece. But now we have to get into the application phase. Now for the application phase, now's when we're going to start grabbing those pieces out, cutting out the edges so we have a nice clean look. So what am I talking about on those edges? That like I have my beetles, I outline them with my scissors. I didn't just cut out the square overall because I wanted to look like they're pasted in there along with my earth and my moonscape at the bottom. I want to have a little bit of line there, but I want to make sure that it looks like they're blending those 2 images together. That's a part of the collage. They're not just a stack of overall images. They're not just square shapes. They're not triangles. You really do need to take your time, outline the cuts of all your characters so that it really pops. It gives us a nice bit of jump out of the overall piece. That's what we want to see. We want to see emphasis. Emphasis is directing the viewer's eye throughout the picture plane. You want to bring that character, you want to bring the viewer in to that space, have them a part of the story itself. They're helping to tell the story. That is going to come up in another video. But emphasis is definitely one of those key components of this project. How are you bringing the viewer into checking out the artwork itself and becoming much more interested in the artwork and using emphasis to help tell that story? Another coffee break. Oh, it's so dry because of the AC unit. It's killing my throat. Now, again, in your sketchbook, you're putting down what stories you're telling. Give me some specifics of the story. Draw out what you're going to lay out inside that space. And I would actually recommend drawing it out a little bit in the overall white space that you have. We're not talking full detailed designs. It's kind of like put a little box or something that, like, here's where the beetles go, or here's where here's where the section of the space station goes, because we want to know where these pieces go in the overall image. Lay them out on your paper, see how they fit, so that you can knock that out. And the reason we're doing that ahead of time, where we're writing out where these things are, you might see a layout that you like, but due to time, you run out of time, you got to leave, you forget the idea, you come back the next day, you got to start all over again. That's a waste of time. Make sure that you're drawing that stuff out ahead of time so that you understand what goes where. Makes it everything just work a lot faster. When drawing those pieces on there, do not take it past the image itself. You're using the image to cover whatever designs that you put on the white paper, because we're going to be doing a design element in the white spaces to finish off the overall design. That is going to be added in there. It's kind of like an open-ended doodle effect. That's what we're looking for. So keep on working on those things. Check those things off. If you guys have questions, you know where to find me. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Later, guys.